what does the housing authority have to do in this situation? And this then applies to if it's a property complex that is subsidized under the project-based Section 8 program, then they have very similar requirements as to this. They have to get a written notice. That is a written notice prior to them filing a case for eviction. So it's not written notice just to go and file it in court. There are some things in the law that says the landlord in that situation or the housing authority does not have to give written notice for a couple of, there's a couple of ones that they don't have to on that. Usually it's something severe that could be like violent criminal activity or criminal activity that's drug related, or I think, some things like that. They may not have to notify you ahead of time on some of those, or they might have to notify you, but they also don't have to necessarily give you a grievance on some of those things because of the nature of them. But the notice will tell you, how many days you have to your lease ends. A lot of times for violations, it can be a short amount of time for severe violations or things like violent criminal activity or drug-related criminal activity. However, in my experience, I've seen a lot of housing authorities and project-based landlords will usually give around 30 days in the letter, and they just kind of make that their standard practice. So oftentimes you'll see that. So pay attention to the letter when you get it. What does it say is very important, and when it tells you they're saying your lease is going to end is very important.